Hello, beautiful Scorpios. Welcome back to my Tarot Nook. How you all doing? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me today. So this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising Signs, and Scorpio Cross Watchers. You are also welcome here. Scorpio, for this reading, we'll tap in to see what it is you need to know right now. In terms of your love situation and the person most on your mind. All right. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning or a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, and I thank you for being super awesome and supporting the channel all the ways that you do. So let's see what your romance angels have for you. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Could be some type of a honeymoon phase. Okay. I don't think if you're literally on your honeymoon, you'd be tuning into my channel, but if you are, thank you. However, truly, something here is like there's a sense of romance in the air. There's some clouds and there's some mystery and there's some kind of clarity that's needed, but something's feeling blissful, or at least the somebody's daydreaming about it. Okay. And then we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. All right. And then there's, ooh, honeymoon and a retreat. Wow, it is time to disconnect from the world. Some of you are just in a place where it's just totally time for you to kind of take a step back, take a breather. Chemistry between you and this person is there. It feels like, you know, it's fresh. Some of you could be wondering or questioning if the chemistry is there. They could be thinking the same thing. But there's a desire here. Look, it's a couple, it's a couple, it's a couple. So the desire, I'll show you in 1 second. Let me just see here. And look, it's a new love. Oh my gosh. So there's a new person here that has stirred your romantic feelings, Scorpio. Nonetheless, okay, so I just want to show you. Actually, it's kind of cool. Look, there's, well, okay, first of all, you know, I think this is in Italy or Venice or something like that. Please don't laugh at me. And then we have the couple right there, and then we have the twosome right here, which is twosome awesome stuff. And there's just kind of experiencing stuff going on. Both of you feel like, you know, you're on a spiritual path. There's a little chemistry, bonding over perhaps things that you have in common. Look, they're supporting your abilities here. They're supportive of you, and you're supportive of them. Okay, and so here, and look, the retreat. It's so pretty. So there's just something here, you know, that's taking off. Everybody's assuming a role here. You know, there's the role of the gentleman, and there's the role of the lady. Energies here could be both male or female, but just the kind of the traditional stuff is there. So I feel like you're dealing with an energy here where it is a new love, something new is happening. Somebody is courting the other person here. It feels like, you know, somebody works hard, they know how to earn their own money. You know, they're self-sufficient, and look, it's like a knight in shining armor kind of, you know, will you go out with me? And then like, look, all these like cherubims, please, again, I don't know, let's just call them Cupid. Look at all these Cupids, right? They're all here with their arrow, ready to kind of do the strike where necessary to kind of make the pinch happen. But definitely cool stuff. Okay, free yourself, Scorpio. So you may be having some limitations or imposing some like thoughts on yourself, or perhaps questioning like your own like worth, or kind of like, again, if there's chemistry, don't doubt the process. It's happening. Things are flowing for you and this person really well, which is super interesting. So let's see what else is going on with you in love. Okay, so now we'll see what else we need to know. This could be about a new person, past person, present person. We'll see what these energies are all about between you and the person that you're thinking about, or the person that's pulling you into their energy. Okay, text messages. So person smiling here, first card coming out after this beautiful spread here. I feel like some of you, you know, you could be texting each other right now, you know, calling each other, talking, you know, stuff like that. Things are in a good place with you and this energy. There could be some irrational fears taking place here. Fears, you know, not confusion, but fears like more aligned with like uneasiness, or kind of like maybe kind of a little insecure. Maybe some of you, you could feel a little suspicious of this person, or they could be a little suspicious of you. If you're in this kind of new energy, some of that stuff can be happening naturally because your brain is trying to kind of, you know, assess the area. Unexpected. Something here is happening unexpectedly between you and this person. I don't feel like maybe some of you You could be dealing with a player energy though, so fear, and you could be fearing that you're dealing with a player. So for some of you, you know, there could be again some kind of a sense of doubt, or you know, just again running the whole process or cycle of like your mental checklist, you know. And there's the singleness. I feel like maybe some of you, you know, you don't want to be single, or you fear being single or feeling lonely. But some of you could also just be guarded, so you isolate. So it's not really 100% like negative. And I feel like the other person could also be in this energy. But let's see what else. Toxic relationship. So a lot of you here, you know, your fears could be coming from your past or your past connections. Some things could be happening, and I feel like a lot of you maybe don't want to be misunderstood or misunderstand the other person. So let's see if this is going to continue about this person, or if we're going to see if the universe and your guides and tarot wants us to discover additional things about a new, present, past person. What else do we need to know? This is kind of like an interesting reading so far. There's a lot of newness here. All right, some of you just really want to unplug, kind of just do your thing for a while, just kind of vibe with this person or vibe out, you know, do stuff. Okay, the Strength card, Leo energy. Oh, the Five of Wands, Leo energy. The Emperor, Aries, Emperor in reverse, Strength in reverse. Chariot in reverse. All right, Scorpio. All right. I always make this so crooked, so complicated for no reason. Sorry, I hope it's not too crooked for you. Okay, well, yes. Oh, the Hierophant. So, in the upright. So, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Major arcanas. A lot of changes are happening. A lot of things are shifting. There's a lot of important aspects of things taking place here. The Five of Cups, or I'm sorry, Five of Pentacles. All right, Taurus energy. Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Leo, King of Swords. All right, Gemini, Taurus. So these signs could be in your charts or theirs, okay? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. As well, or it could be just their main sign. The Hermit is in the reverse. Okay, the Sun in the reverse. King of Pentacles and the Hermit. Alright, so essentially here, there's a little bit of a pessimistic attitude, I think, for a lot of you. I'm sorry, if I said King of Swords, I meant King of Pentacles, I think it was, or something. Virgo, strong energy. Leo, strong energy. Ego is at play, and a lot of reclusiveness, loneliness, kind of withdrawal. With the Hermit in the reverse here, starting you off, I feel like a lot of you sometimes feel like you need to shut out, or you've been shutting out. Some of you could have been rejected or worry about being rejected. It could be your hope that this person or the person on your mind is not going to reject you, or at some point things may change. I don't think you're obsessing over it too much, but there's a sense here where things may not kind of like materialize further into like a bigger commitment. It could just be something where for right now it is where it is. I do feel like somebody here likes to live by their own rules when it comes in the reverse. So the whole like balance of things could be very important in whatever it is that's going on here. But you know, it doesn't, like, both of you being single doesn't mean like both of you can't be together, but both of you may not end up materializing into something bigger. So like I said, it feels like there's some type of a honeymoon phase for some of you. And at some point you may come across unexpected information, or just find something that's very unusual taking place, or you could be in that phase right now as well. The Strength is so many cards in the reverse. Look, all major arcanas are pretty much here. We have 5 ruling the deck. So, you know, the Strength in the reverse here in terms of what's on your mind. We're looking at somebody here. I feel like, you know, there's a low sense of self-esteem. Somebody's not, you know, as confident as they can be or should be. There really isn't a whole lot to worry about, because if a lot of this is all new, the worries and concerns are coming in from within, or maybe from past experiences. So again, we could feel like that whole triggering sense of feeling here taking place. Somebody here does not want to be manipulated, okay? I feel like somebody's very concerned about games, and they don't want to play the game. It's almost like they kind of just want to go through and get to the meat and potatoes of things, okay? But I feel like somebody here, you know, they may be letting anxiety get in the way. It's showing up with the Strength card. I'll get to it in the Chariot card. There's something here that's letting things kind of boil up, and things need to kind of calm down. Like there's nothing to kind of, there isn't a whole lot of progress if somebody's not feeling their best self. So not to force your best self on, but you know, kind of, if you're concerned about this connection, kind of just evaluate things for where they are at the moment. And if you're not getting answers, or if sometimes, you know, you're wanting to get more but it's not happening, just allow the universe to flow with it. I don't feel like there's a negative aspect here at all. The Six of Wands, you know, I do feel like there's an energy that talks about growth, expansion, the desire to grow something in terms of love and romance. There's going to be some type of a victory here with that. It's not like, it's not, this whole experience is just because it could be very new. Let's put this here, back here. Because this experience could be so new, there's just a lot of other things, other factors going on. But there's this is an energy that perhaps likes to be validated, or validation is important maybe to you and them. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like, you know, we're looking at, you know, somebody that could be a little kind of arrogant. So, you know, I feel like somebody here may sometimes show up and they may think that that's it, that's good enough, or that they're doing. So I feel like somebody here could be sometimes a little bit in their ego, or also focused on the self. All right. So I do feel like, however, energetically with the connection, there's success, there's a victory, but it's going to kind of have to grow to get to like further evolve. Because with the sun, remember, it had showed in the reverse a little bit. There's a little bit of ego at play, and there could be somebody that's kind of doing things in excess, okay, or they like things in excess. So internal satisfaction here is super important. I feel like, you know, whatever questions you're wanting to figure out, you will be acknowledged, so you'll get answers from this energy. But if they also have questions for you, you'll be able to give them answers. I feel like just a lot of, somebody may be trying like to just kind of show off, but it's not show off because of material things, but just kind of like, you know, impress the other person. That energy is out there right now. Okay, the Emperor card in the reverse. I mean, it's not a bad card. I don't think so, but it feels like for a lot of you, the biggest challenge again could be sometime like a little bit of like stubbornness. Okay, it did show up twice. That there could be somebody that's kind of flexing their power actually here. Flexing their power or abusing their like position. So like when I say abusing it, like maybe taking advantage or manipulating something, or I'm not seeing dishonesty at all, but I am seeing things like kind of shady or a little kind of encased, so not explored. I do feel like this energy is a little older with the Emperor card, and they could be a parent or have a person like male energy, but they could be male or female, but the energy is male, and they could be parental. They try to be very logical, but with the reverse though, it kind of comes across that sometimes with how they like to be recognized or validated or valued, they can come across a little arrogant. Okay, I do feel like some of you may feel like this person may not be giving enough, but I don't know where their attention or overall focus is at this time. But you know, again, I feel like there's a sense of boldness here that is trying to come through. It's an Aries, strong Aries minded energy. But they could also have like issues as parent, if they're a parent, or if they have like children but with somebody else, and then the other person has the children but they're still a parent, you know. So there could be some of that stuff going on. There's some control issues showing up. I was trying not to bring it up too much, but it is kind of lingering around. Control could be, I don't know, controlling the way things flow, controlling what they want, controlling what you should do. I don't know, you would know that. So just kind of, you know, I think expect the unexpected just in case, but you're definitely again in a place where, you know, there's time here for the both of you to kind of disconnect or get to know each other. But Chariot showing up in the reverse, and that's in the position of your goals here with this person. I feel like some of you could be feeling like things are lacking direction right now. Your biggest thing here, your biggest issue is there's some obstacles in the way. I feel like somebody here may be trying to force it. It could be you may be trying to force things a little bit, and your confidence may be playing at that, and that's okay. There's no judgment. But I feel like the energy here is to kind of just set boundaries and just be clear. Like, so if you feel like the energy you're receiving, they're setting boundaries, it's okay for you to also do that so that anxiety does not play a role. But some of you, you know, it feels like you want to take a forward direction, but there's just some blockages right now. I feel like I don't necessarily feel like a sense of powerlessness as much as I feel like, you know, you're working hard at achieving maybe multiple things in your life right now. So Let this kind of ride its way out. You know, there's stuff here that's all big stuff, so we can't pretend like there isn't stuff going on in your life or theirs. So kind of like also keep that in mind, like be kind to yourself, because your goals are very ambitious, obviously, and there could be success, but sometimes success come with little to no support, so you have to like try hard to get what you want, and it can kind of put some blockages for you overall. But here's the thing, positively speaking, you know, there's some growth taking place, also Taurus energy. So there's a sense of the desire to have some conformity here, or some type of a commitment, because, you know, I feel like you're in a higher place in your mind, and you're also augment like spiritually, you know, you're kind of more of a heightened person, you see things differently. You also, you know, have like traditional values for a lot of you. So I think positively speaking here, something that's unknown is, you know, you have the desire to level up the relationship, but so do they. However, there could be just challenges right now in the way for the both of you. Not because of each other, but challenges that kind of can make things, if things move a little too fast, it may become like an issue. I feel like there's definitely shared values and goals between you and this energy. So there's the desire to level up. All right. And I feel like a lot of you right now are just are like knowing. Remember, we were talking about this. You're both knowing, you're both seeing, so you're both having like that connection, that chemistry is online for sure. The Five of Pentacles here, you know, it's a Taurus card again, but it talks a little bit about communication. I feel like somebody here, there's an energy that doesn't want to be left out. I don't think they're completely tossed out into the cold. Nobody's rejecting the other person, but somebody feels a little cold and they want to kind of cuddle and be back inside and have things and do things and maintain that honeymoon stage. This truly could be the both of you, but from like a bigger picture, there's again concern for like worrying and just feeling isolated, or wondering like if, you know, the isolating thing is going to be, you know, a pattern. It feels like you both like to isolate, but that could also be a challenge, because then it can make things question, it can question like the direction of where things are going with the Chariot card. All right. King of Swords, I like it. I mean, I like it a lot. Definitely Gemini energy, but strong Taurus connection as well. And again, a card of communication. So I feel like the biggest thing here is, you know, to kind of have clarity. Some of you could have gone over like some type of a nasty bad fight, or don't want to get into a nasty fight, because some of you are just kind of, things kind of, for some, not all of you, there's going to be a split where things can kind of get ugly for no reason. So I don't feel like that's the direction you want to take. I feel like the direction you want to take here with this person is, you know, one that has like an honest path, like very direct. The King of Swords, I don't think they mess around too much. I feel like for a lot of you, you know, this is somebody that just has discipline, and I feel like you also have the discipline. So you may have to just be as direct as possible and just say, okay, no half truths, no half lies, no half this, or, you know, just be very forward, be very direct. I feel like somebody here, you know, may kind of share, like maybe overshare or share some secret stuff and stuff. So it may put things like in perspective, like stuff they may not have shared with somebody else, something about their life, their experience, their family, I don't know. But in essence here, somebody here is going to communicate and give you the truth. But I feel like if you're not, you're going to also be kind of clear on like the importance or the value of being honest or truthful. It's for some reason there's something very kind of triggering, either from your past or from their past, where like it's not like the dishonesty, it's just better to be more zen, or better to be more honest, and if that's not going to work out, that's fine. Some of you, you know, you could be thinking, well, that's like either oversharing or being vulnerable. That's going to be up to you and how your personality is. So nobody's saying, you know, kind of let go of your values because this is saying something. But this could just be like a thing where you have to like pay attention and maybe kind of balance the scales for your own benefit here, especially for some of you that are looking for an outcome from this energy or this connection. So this is one of the first readings I'm doing, Scorpio, where everything feels like it's a fresh connection, it's new, and it literally kind of aligns with kind of like building blocks here. So many major arcanas taking place. Okay, so let's pull some hidden truth oracles for you. Well, let's see what your thoughts are towards them, or their thoughts are towards you, or the connection, and vice versa. All right, so let's see. We have, my life is not as together as it seems. I hope that you can forgive me one day. We also have, you and I were too young. All right, so as I said, use your discernment, you know your situation, and I replay our conversations over and over. Some of you, you know, it could be very well that you both have exes and you're still kind of healing from your ex-partners, even though there may have been some type or distance. So things could, again, things could like not because of you two bringing it towards one another, but individually you've got stuff going on. So there could be something here to be said about this whole entire like reading. In that sense, there's just newness taking place, so it's gonna integration. I feel like integration and time is gonna, you know, have to take place here. All right, so let's see. If you'd like to pause and ask the universe some questions, feel free to do so now as I shuffle. I will pull 3 cards for you in like a few seconds here, and these would be your answers to anything that you're wanting confirmation for. Also, thank you so much for joining me. So we have, your word is wait. Okay. We have listen to your intuition. So we have wait and listen to your intuition. So, and then in the near future. So you will have some answers. You gotta wait and listen to your intuition. And then there's a recovery. I told you there's some type of a recovery. So if this new energy and you don't take off like right away, it could be because you're still like working on your past, releasing some things here. All right, or work needs to be done on y'all, like individually on yourselves. So Scorpio, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. If you haven't done so, don't forget to like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I try to say this towards the end. Sometimes I say it in the beginning. I go back and forth. So I hope you stayed with me till the end so you can do all those wonderful things to support me. And I thank you again for doing so. Your final word and close out self-love, self-healing message for you is strength. Okay, so strength started here in the reverse, but we still have it. So be strong, be that courageous Scorpio that you can be. If you'd like to type the word strength in the comments to claim the reading or to let me know you stayed with me till the end, I will love you forever for that. Thank you so much. And your message is strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Right, so work with your intuition, listen to it, wait where you need to wait, and then in your future you'll have some answers. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next one. Bye.